The Lamborghini Countach is not just one of the most iconic Lamborghinis, but rather one of the most iconic cars ever produced. And that isn't easy to achieve. The year was 1990, and the last ever Lamborghini Countach rolled out of the production line. But when a car manufacturer says that they are going to bring back the name of one of the most iconic cars that they have made, the world goes nuts. And that is exactly what happened, so say hello to the first officially leaked image of the new 2022 Lamborghini Countach. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe down below to help me reach my goal of 2,000 subscribers before the end of 2021, and we do have a ton of supercar and hypercar content coming up, including exciting supercar and hypercar vlogs, so if you're a car fan like me, you're gonna like this channel. Alright, so I recommend checking out this video right here, because in that video I talked about everything we know so far about the new Lamborghini Countach, and that was like the first day when Lamborghini officially teased the new Countach, so I do recommend checking out this video right here if you want more in-detail stuff about the new Countach. But yes, as I said, the new Countach has just officially been leaked, the front photos, the back photos, so we are going to take a look at that right now. Alright, so my biggest problem with this is that it is based on the Lamborghini Sián. Now, there's nothing wrong with the Lamborghini Sián, and the styling is one of the most futuristic cars on the road today. Now here's the problem. The Sián FKP37 and Sián Roadster is based on the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. Now the SVJ is based on the Aventador S, and the Aventador S is, you guessed it, based on the Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4. Now my point here is that Lamborghini said literally like a month ago that the Lamborghini Aventador Ultimae LP780-4 was supposed to be the last Aventador, but what doesn't make sense to me is that Lamborghini said specifically that that was the last Aventador variant, but the Sián is an Aventador variant, and the new Countach is based on the Lamborghini Sián. So since the Countach is based on the Sián is based on the Aventador SVJ, and the Aventador SVJ is based on the original Aventador. I feel like Lamborghini has made a million Aventador variants, but I'm not complaining because the Aventador is my favorite car in the entire world. But again, if you want more details about the new Countach, again, check out this video. There will be a link for it down in the description below. But now I'm going to show you all the photos and discuss stuff about it. I first saw these photos on the Instagram account All Car News, and here I screenshotted his Instagram story, but he actually deleted it, so subscribe if you haven't already, because this content is not available anymore. But on his Instagram story, you can officially see the new photos of the official Lamborghini Countach, and look at the design right here. Now it looks a little bit subtle, but it doesn't look too aggressive at the same time. Again, this is just a rebodied Lamborghini Sián, and the Sián is just a rebodied Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, which is just an Aventador S, which is just an Aventador. So I have mixed feelings about the new Countach. I mean, it looks good, but it looks a little bit weird to me. I still would prefer the looks of the original Countach. I don't know why, just something seems a little bit off of this, and it would have been much more special if Lamborghini didn't just base it off the Sián. But hey, you have an all new body style that pays tribute to the original Countach. Now what I'm confused about here is that the Sián actually paid a tribute to the original Countach too. So in other words, this is just another Aventador variant with new body panels. Okay, here we can see new headlights that look pretty aggressive, but not too aggressive. It's not over-the-top aggressiveness. Like the Huracan STO is the most aggressive Lamborghini that I've ever seen. And also, if you want to watch this video right here about my full exterior review of the new Lamborghini Huracan STO, there will be a link for it down in the description below. The front, honestly, I think is the best looking angle of this new Countach, but here we are going to take a side view of it, and the side intake really looks like an Aventador, but they tried to make it look like a Countach. Again, I said the word tried. I'm not complaining about this, but it just doesn't really feel that special to me because it's just a Sián. The wheel design I'm a big fan of, and it looks like a modernized wheel design of the old Countach. And then we have these huge intakes right here behind the driver and passenger seat that are reminiscent of the older Countach. Now we're going to take a rear view at this, and you can see the Countach logo in the back, LPI 800-4. But looking in the back, it just looks like Sián taillights. Actually, it is just Sián taillights. There's nothing really that special about it. I don't know, I just have mixed feelings about this because it just doesn't feel special enough to be called the new Countach. We haven't gotten any word if it does have a manual transmission or not, but if it does, then I think it would have the right to say that it is a true successor to the new Countach. That is if it does have a manual transmission, and also we'll talk about the specs and tech in a little bit. Now we have quad exhaust pipes right here down on the bottom, and it really looks like the old Countach the way the wedge shape kind of rises at the end. The rear wheels are exposed extremely a lot, and I think that's really cool. Also, taking another side view of this, I forgot to mention this earlier, but look at the wheel arch design. It's really reminiscent of the old Countach, and just look how angular it is. It's not just a standard semicircle like this, it is literally like a hexagon, and I love that. Lamborghini is known for the hexagon shapes, and they did it with this, and it really looks like the old Countach. I mean, the side intake, they tried to make it look as similar to the old Countach as possible. As Lamborghini said in their teaser video, it is an image ready to be hung on a wall, and I cannot wait to hang this poster up on my wall. Now, before these leaked images actually got leaked, Lamborghini teased these photos right here on their Instagram account, and here you can see part of the front of the new Countach, and it actually looks literally identical to the leaked photos of it. And then on this next photo you have the V12, so this does have a V12 in it, but in the teaser video they showed the sound of a V10, so I was kind of confused about that, but now we do know that it officially has a V12. And then on this last picture you can see that there are some side intakes that are like right above the rear fenders, and that little design feature also pays a tribute to the old Countach. That is basically it for today's video. Now tell me what you think about the new Countach. Do you think it could have been more special, or do you think that it is just right? I'm also wondering to see if it does have a manual transmission again. Also, this does have a supercapacitor system that is just like the Scion, because this is literally just a Scion. I honestly think it could have been more special and not just a Scion, which is just an Aventador. Is this a true spiritual successor to the old Countach? Well, I can't really say yet. It just doesn't feel like a real spiritual successor, but it is in a way. It is, but at the same time I don't want it to be, because it doesn't feel that special. So it is a yes/no answer. But that is basically it for today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, please give it a like, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and it would help me reach my goal of 2,000 subscribers before the end of 2021. And we do have a ton of supercar and hypercar content coming up, including exciting supercar and hypercar vlogs. So if you're a car fan like me, you're gonna like this channel. If you loved today's video, I know you'll love some of my other videos, so I recommend you go check them out. But I hope to see you in a future video. Bye for now.
Insanity.